I mean, the environment is an issue that is affecting all of our lives right now. And my role as chair of the DMA's environmental group is that, you've got junk mailers who are trying to be more environmentally responsible. That's quite a difficult sort of one to pair up because most consumers think that they are single-handedly hacking down the Brazilian rainforest. But across the board, I mean, I think what we're trying to create, and this is not just about direct marketing, this is about all businesses, whether they be small, medium, or large. Some of the larger businesses, for essentially PR reasons, have fully engaged with the environmental thing, and they've got a pat on the back from Prince Charles. But whether they're actually going to deliver on what they're going to do is a subject of some question. I'm more interested in engaging with the SME marketplace, of which there are many millions of companies. And if we can create small changes within those companies, then collectively, together, we can achieve an enormous amount and start to create some changes. We have a committee within the Red Group who have looked at a whole host of things that we can do. One of the most annoying things that they did, but also most effective, is they took the bloody bins away. So I constantly throw things onto the floor because the bin is gone. But the impact on your environmental, what it means is that you then have to take all your papers and all the things you would have thrown into the bin rather than collectively, and you put them into the respective boxes. So we're now recycling about 75% of all the material that we actually produce at the company. We're running car share schemes. We are providing bicycles to people if they want to be able to cycle to work and all those other things, etc. But we're also engaging with them in terms of their homes and their home lives, in terms of allowing them to actually do and paying for things that can actually make a difference at home in terms of doing that. What we found is, within the organisation, is that actually the vast majority of people within the organisation have got very passionate about being green. They turn off lights. They now turn their computers off, and amazingly, the monitors go off standby at night. They actually turn the things off properly and so and so. If we collectively got all SMEs to do this, the change would be huge. So what I would say is that having an idea about what you want to achieve as a business from an environmental perspective, one, stands you in good stead with other businesses. And if you're pitching for business, increasingly, certainly large businesses, I mean, it's an integral part. You have to have a defined environmental policy. But the reality is that your staff will engage. You will be perceived as being a more ethical company as a result of it, and actually altogether we might actually end up with some sort of planet that still survives, and we won't all be underwater by 2025 or whatever. So, we're investing in our own futures at the end of the day, and our children's futures and so on. So I would encourage everybody to do it. It doesn't cost anything, just requires a change of attitude, and it will come from the top. It needs to come from the person who's running the company. It needs to come from the entrepreneur.